What is up, guys? This video is going to go over how to optimize your landing page for conversions in specific and not just to look nice. We actually force all of our clients that don't already have this framework on their website to adapt it, and we help them build it out just because it works so well for cold outreach, and we're just wasting leads if you don't use this framework. So I will be following along on this document, but you can also check out the live website that it's literally the same thing right here. And you can see firsthand exactly how we built out this website. We build our websites and landing pages on framer.com. It's super easy, and you're able to do a lot of extra functionality with it, and it's also not too expensive. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. First off, you need to have your heading, right? Your bold claim where you put out your offer. And in this case, it's get an extra 20 to 50 ultra qualified sales opportunities in the next 30 days, or you don't pay a dime, right? So you need to have that one thing that just pops. And when someone comes onto your website, that's the first thing they're going to read. And you need that to be, your bold claim. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And then right under that, you need a little bit more information about how you do it, right? What you do. So, and also possibly even touch on a few pain points, which this should only be one sentence. So, for example, it's stop depending on word of mouth and referrals, right? Which is a big pain point in, for overall agencies and stuff like that, and service-based businesses, relying on referrals and word of mouth, and adapt to a consistent and reliable source of ultra qualified leads that are interested in your service, right? So that gives them a little bit more information to feed off of and kind of to navigate the website with. And obviously, the next thing that you want to have on the right hand side and is a video sales letter, right? A VSL. Basically, people call it for short. And basically, this is a way where you can explain more in depth exactly what it is you do, how you do it, some of your strategies, some of your case studies, and just have it in a different form, right? And the difference between not having a VSL and having a VSL is that a VSL qualifies people too, right? If someone watches a VSL and this isn't for them, right? That's not what the service they thought it was, is they will just not book a meeting. And then you save yourself half an hour of a time and you don't have to get on the demo call because the VSL disqualified them. But also, a VSL has the capability of even more nurturing a lead and telling them more information. And if they get on this video and they see that this is exactly what they're looking for, they become even more excited about that call, and they book it even quicker, and they're more compliant to whatever terms you have. So that's why a VSL is super important to have on your website. Next is a call to action. Basically just if they want to book a call right away, they can do that. And one thing I want to mention about the VSL again is that it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Literally, this one is a bunch of Canva slides, a voiceover with a random mic. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. You just have to get some point across, and that's it. So next is showing off your wins, right? Basically, your prominent case study that you can give a little more information about. We got our first sales call within 3 days of signing our contract, and then a video testimonial of Kareem, our client, talking about actually how it all happened. And then this basically just solidifies even more more trust, more confidence of booking a call with the prospect, and obviously it makes you look better. Then why pick you? Some unique trait that you have, for example, industry leading tech, completely done for you 100%. You don't lift a single finger, something like that about your agency that you can tell that is specific to you. And also on the left hand side, there's a little bit more copy touching on a few pain points and kind of resonating with the prospect a little more if they read it, right? So this is also a pretty big block of text. So you have to take into account that not everyone is going to read the whole thing, right? Most of these people are just going to skim through it. They'll probably read maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They'll take a look at this. They're not going to be reading the exact whole thing. Next, who trusts us, right? Some more social proof, some more confidence with the prospect that, oh, this guy, they actually do this. They actually do this full time. So any more logos, partners that you can put on, the better. Also, a big thing, and this has happened before, is let's say some person knows a logo on here, and they, for example, know this client, or they've used them before. That just puts up their confidence a lot more because they see a familiar logo, a familiar face on here. Next, case studies. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you have wins, you got to show them off. If you have testimonials, show them off. Anything that's good that will increase consumer confidence in booking a call with you, and also make that call better, position that like, oh, this guy actually knows what he's doing. You got to leverage that, right? You got to put it on your website. Understand their problems, right? So basically you have to point out some of their pain points in this one, right? So over here at the bottom, you can see you won't be paying for tire kickers, right? Almost every sales call that you get on, I don't want to be paying for unqualified leads. So that's, answered right here. See results quickly and updated, right? You want to make sure that everyone's in the loop. Just point out the pain points that these people have so that they understand that you understand what they actually need, right? And I know that may have sound complicated, but if you can touch on their pain points, if you can agitate it, then they will just feel much more confident with moving forward with you. Next, get a consistent flow of ultra qualified leads, right? Just at the top, just a little bit more copy touching on their pain points, right? And a big thing here is you don't want just filler text, right? And, to some, this may seem like, oh, like it's just a bunch of words. But if you skim through it, right? Consistent flow, ultra qualified leads, right? While only paying for results. No retainers without results. If you skim through it, you can understand that these are just pain points, right? And that we're solving these pain points and we know of them, right? And that's what allows us to actually solve them. Next is your 3-step process, right? So you just want to make it pretty simple. Start off with booking a call, right? That's pretty standard. Implement, whatever system you have. And then the actual result, which is, in this case, booked calls in your calendar, or for, let's say you're an email marketer, more, customers from your email list, whatever it is that you're offering, you want to have that result in that third process. Next, booking made easy. Just attach your booking link right here, so I can literally go in here, bang, pick a time. It's super easy. Schedule a strategy session. You just want it to be very quick, right, and easy. Obviously, you can have a little bit of text. Please do not book a call with us unless you're an agency owner and want help getting more clients. And a big thing with this is that, let's say I get here, you want to have qualifying questions, right? So first name, last name, that's pretty standard. Phone number, company website. You want to be able to check out their company website before the sales call. Quick rundown, who is your dream client and what services do you offer, so you can, know more about them. And then also, probably the most important thing is, what is your current revenue and what is your desired revenue, right? And that's what allows you to see if they will be able to invest in your service. And then also you have, this question, yes or no. Will you be able to invest, whatever your setup fee is, whatever your fees are, into your service? And obviously if they're not, then, you can have an automated thing where it just says, nope, not a good fit. And then you send them an email, sorry, we had to cancel our call, just because, we weren't a good fit. Okay, so that's the booking made easy section. Then basically any videos, any podcasts, any blogs, articles, whatever it is, you need to put it here. Okay, so if you have any sort of online presence, right, if you have videos, right, like I'm making right now, this will eventually end up at the bottom of my website. It's going to end up as a blog post. It's going to end up as a strategy here. And you want to make sure that you add all of this at the bottom of your website, right? So this is how it looks, and it just YouTube links, right? And you can scroll and you can see. Not only does this, eventually you'll get more views from your website. That's not the point. The point is that these people, right, if they scroll this far, they can see that this guy, he makes videos about cold email, right? He makes, videos about agencies and lead generation. And they can see that this guy is about it, right? This guy knows what he's talking about. And then they scroll even more, check out more of the strategies. If they are interested, they can check out, oh, what's this cold email Bible? What's this, deliverability guide? They can see that this guy literally does this for every day for a living, right? So, and also, of course, a blog. I mean, not only does it help with SEO for your website, but also, let's say I click here and I'm making this one literally right now, but this video that I'm recording right now will eventually end up here, right? And then if someone asks, yeah, how do you kind of make websites, right? What's your framework for making websites? Boom, I can send them just this link. They can see my face, right? They've already built trust with my face. They can see our actual process, and then at the bottom they can see this video, right? Where I'm literally talking about it in real life. They can see I'm a real person, and that's already doing a ton for trust. Um, and then footer, I mean, this isn't that crazy, but we have a little animation at the bottom over here, and then on our main page, we also have an animation, just so some results, Smart Lead, screenshots, Google Calendar screenshots, stuff like that. And then obviously another book a call link. So overall, it is pretty simple if you follow this method, right? Framework has literally a super easy way to build out all of these sections and stuff like that, and it's easy to optimize for all devices, right? You obviously want to make it look nice. So that's that. And if you do have any questions, make sure to message me on Twitter about any of this. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and learned something about optimizing your landing page.